Kicks 105.5. Trace Atkins, you're going to miss this. It is rather lovely. You're on.
Okay, I second that.
Yeah, it is.
Do we all have an eye? Aye, yeah, it's lovely.
It's beautiful outside.
It really is.
We got 58 degrees, and this guy just walked into the studio.
Yeah.
With tickets to give away.
Yeah.
So tell me about these.
All right, so this is a concert done every year by the Professional Firefighters of Vermont. And they've had it at different venues. In the past, it's been at the Champlain Valley Exposition. This year, I think it's at the Burlington Auditorium, I believe.
Yeah.
And every year they bring, they brought in like Tracy Lawrence one year, and they try to bring in pretty good quality acts every year. And you get your tickets through donating to the Professional Firefighters of Vermont.
It's a fundraiser for the firefighters.
It absolutely is, yeah. One of the local firefighters in St. Jay actually works with the Professional Firefighters of Vermont, and so we know that they're a really good community cause. So that's why we love to do it. Now, these tickets, in all honesty, came from my father, because every year my wife and I will donate, he will donate. Usually if we can make the concert, we'll take the tickets. If we can't, we just send them right back to them and say, please redistribute those. We just wanted to give. This year, we had seen the 1964 The Tribute, which is a Beatles tribute band. We had seen them, I think, 3 years ago, and oh my goodness, amazing.
They are.
Amazing show.
We've had them at the fair.
Yeah.
And you think you're sitting in front of the Beatles.
It's unbelievable.
It is.
They really play it up. They have a good time. And
you're giving these tickets away?
Yeah. We have 8 tickets total, so I thought what we would do is give away as 4-packs.
Couple of family 4-packs.
Yeah, a couple of family 4-packs.
Why don't you put them on your Facebook page?
Okay.
Post a question or get people to post something. Oh, how about this? Have people go to your Facebook page and tell you their favorite Beatles song.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
You got to remember, though, we're an insurance agency, pal. All right?
It's hard to remember that.
So you think, you're jaded. You're coming in as a radio station guy with a Facebook likes of thousands. Okay. I'm coming in with an insurance agency going Facebook likes of probably 300 or 400.
I'll share it on Kicks.
Okay.
And we'll send people there.
All right.
And we just want them to tell us their favorite Beatles song on your page, and you can pick a couple of winners.
Sold.
At random.
Sold.
So I'm going to do that here in just a few minutes. As soon as you get it posted on your page, I'll find it, like it, and share it.
Perfect.
And then people could... So just so you know, you're listening, folks, these family 4-packs represent $108 in tickets. They're $27 a ticket.
Yep.
It's at the Memorial Auditorium in Burlington this Saturday, June 20th, 3 p.m.
There's actually 2 shows. So look at all your... Let's see, I got...
This one says 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m.
All right, well, I got a 4-pack that says 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m. So... So we'll do a family 4-pack and a family 3-pack, unless the 4th family member decides to stick in Burlington and go to the later show.
If you're a single person and you want to go to the show, boy, do we have a ticket for you.
We got a deal for you.
There might be just one guy out there that wants to go.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, of course, our Facebook page, if you just go on Facebook and search Barrett Insurance Agency, you'll find us.
Well, as soon as you get back to your office, you post it, share it with me, and I'll put it on Kicks, and it'll be on our Facebook page as well so people can find it.
Awesome. And just in case, and I'm hoping, if he's listening this morning, my retired father, which I don't know why the heck he's up this early, but if he is, Dad, thank you. This was a great idea. So,
that's very fun.
So I figure maybe we'll talk about insurance briefly this morning, if that's okay with you.
I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Can people get fishing insurance? Well, I mean, if you're out in your boat and something happens, what covers that?
Something happens, what? The fish aren't biting and you think you deserve a payment? Or
No, I mean, like another boat comes whipping along. Is there boat liability?
There's boat insurance, yeah. It goes right back to, how we talked about ATVs and snowmobiles and how we don't necessarily recommend putting them on your policy, on your homeowner policy.
Okay, yeah.
Because here's the example. You're out there fishing, another boat comes flying by.
And smacks you. Knocks the front of your boat off.
You sustain injuries. You're not covered by anything because you have no injury protection on your own homeowner policy. But you would have the liability if you were the one that did that. But you could schedule your boat for physical damage coverage, which is great and all. But again, if we go back to what we call a monoline policy, a policy specifically for a boat.
So they have
offerings.
They have boat insurance.
Absolutely.
You can insure the hole in the water that you throw money into.
I have a hole in the water that I throw money into.
You do? What kind
and
of...
apparently lose digits on, too. That's how I broke my finger a few years ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I didn't have coverage. But anyway, so yes, you can cover the boat. You can and you can do a couple of different things depending on the year of the boat. Older boat, obviously it's going to be a stated value. Newer boats, you can even do replacements. So you buy a brand new boat, and you can do the whole. Remember, we talked about in the past about replacement cost. You can actually specifically do that with some companies. But then you can cover your fishing equipment. You can cover personal belongings that are on the boat. Provide liability, uninsured motorist liability, which would be if somebody runs by.
Is it a different insurance company or same companies? You know,
there are a few companies. The two that come to mind immediately would be Progressive, who offers a fantastic boat product, by the way, and Foremost. They're a great company as well. We do a lot of snowmobiles with Foremost. The boat competition tends to go more towards Progressive because their rates are a little more, but it does go both ways.
Now, are you required by law in the state of Vermont? You know, you're supposed to have snowmobile insurance.
Snowmobiles, ATVs, and automobiles, of course, and motorcycles.
But boats aren't required?
I don't believe the state has any requirement for the boats, so it's really you taking matters into your own hand if you don't have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, and
we're talking about motorized boats, not your canoes and kayaks.
Right, I'm talking about Glastrons and fun things like that.
Yeah, my Bayliner.
Your Bayliner?
Yeah.
How big is it?
I think it's...
You know, I've been looking for a friend with a boat.
Too bad I just sold it. I'm so sad. 17 foot. It's a oldie. It's like a mid-'80s one that we had years ago that we sold and bought back. I own it with my friend Kevin. Well, I'll say Kevin owns it.
So how many people will it hold?
Have you seen how big I am?
Yeah.
One. No, actually, we've been able to hold 4 folks, and it's been able to pull me out of the water skiing.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I've swamped 2 boats, them trying to get me out of the water. They go, and the boat says, forget it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so they're fun. They really are. And there's all kinds of customizations and options. Some companies are even offering pretty cool endorsements like wear and tear almost coverage on your motor, which is interesting. So
amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I sidelined you. I waylaid you there. You were going somewhere.
Well, we're 7 minutes in, so I'll give you a 30-second spiel. How's that?
Okay.
So last week we talked about knowing your homeowner policy. Remember to know your auto policy as well, and here's why. Recently, twice, we've had clients who have bought new cars, and they come in and we're going over the coverage that's already on their policy and say, do you want to keep the same coverage? And they go, absolutely. And we go, okay, well, this is what you got. You got this, that, and the other thing, towing and labor and roadside assistance and gap coverage. And they usually stop us right there and go, gap coverage? I just bought that at the dealership. They already had it. So they were able to go back to the dealership and cancel it. But that's a dialogue to have.
Saved a little money.
Covers the gap between what the vehicle's worth and what you get paid out if you have a total loss during the ownership and the loan of the vehicle. But there are a few companies that have that built in on certain endorsements. So if you've taken advantage of that endorsement, and there's in the reverse, towing and labor may be something that you've had on your policy or on a vehicle for many years. You go buy a brand new vehicle. Usually the towing and labor is built into the vehicle, so you don't necessarily need to keep it on your auto policy. So have that dialogue. Best thing to do, call us ahead of time. Call us before you buy the car.
And it's good to read.
It is, yeah, especially if you have insomnia.
So I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
I heard a fishing. Are you a fisherman?
That was 45 seconds that I went. Yes, I am, by the way.
Okay. So a guy was fishing, and he ran out of bait. He's looking around for crickets or grasshoppers or something, and he sees a rattlesnake laying there with a frog in its mouth. And he thinks frogs are good bait.
Yep.
So he grabbed the snake and pulled the frog out. Now he's holding a 5-foot rattlesnake. And he said he didn't know how to lay it down without getting bit. And he was drinking Jack Daniels, so he poured a little down the snake's throat and took 45 seconds, a minute. The snake went limp.
Yep.
He laid it down. He got in his boat. He went on out. He said he was out there a little while. And he heard a ruckus next to the boat. And he looked over. He said that rattlesnake was trying to get in the boat, and it had 2 more frogs with it. I'll talk to you next week.